Hello everybody, I am back with another process video using those same Vicky Bouton supplies that I started with in January. I seem to have overestimated how many layouts I was going to make for the month of January, so a few of them did spill over to to March. Oh my goodness, I got that all wrong. Let me try again. So I made a decision that in February I was going to use a whole bunch of Vicky Bouton products to scrapbook with on my layouts. However, February was a shorter month and I underestimated how many layouts I would make with those papers. So this is one of those layouts with those supplies. So I believe that background paper, the diagonal stripe, is from her very first American Crafts collection, and it is the last sheet of that collection that I have. So I was super happy to get it used. I am inking the edges probably with black ink, distress ink in black soot for these pages. I doubt that I used brown. I am going to be using some Nicole Jones. I have the layout right beside me. Let me just grab it here. I am using some Nicole Jones digital files for this page. I like using them. I try not to use them on every layout that I put up on YouTube, just so you guys don't get tired of seeing them, but I really enjoy using them. So I'm going to be using the hearts, big hearts, small hearts, coffee cups, viewfinders, and Polaroid frames. All from Nicole Jones, which you can find on her website, which I'm pretty sure is NicoleJones911.com. If I am wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. So I did tear a piece of paper. I think that might actually be a scrap piece of paper where I tore the other part of the paper to use on a different layout. And that is the leftover piece. So I think I just decided like, hey, I'll use it on this layout. So 2 out of the 3 frames are going to be left to use for journaling. And the third one is going to be used for housing my embellishment clusters. Now, what I really like about these embellishments is that how do I explain this? It makes it really easy to create embellishment clusters. So for this layout, I did pick matching items for all 3 clusters. I don't always do that. Sometimes I have like 3 circles, but they're different circles. Or the hearts are hearts and different patterns in the hearts. But the smaller hearts are 3 periwinkle purpley blue hearts. Now I don't always do that. Sometimes I'll pick 3 different colored hearts or hearts in different sizes for each grouping. But on this layout, I did just decide to go with 3 of the same. So I have 3 purple coffee cups, 3 little periwinkle hearts. I seem to be having trouble with my wet glue here. I have since thrown that glue out because I filled it with new Scotch tacky glue and it smells like sulfur. So I got rid of it. It was disgusting. And I bought a new glue. It's called Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. You will see me using it in videos. So far I like it, but it doesn't dry as quickly as the Scotch tacky glue. So you do have to hold the pieces like firmly for longer, but certainly not a deal breaker by any means. It works fine. Your tape runner also works fine for adding adhesive to the back of things. If that's what you would prefer. Yes. What do I want? I wanted to talk about something. Oh, I am going to add a cut file title. That is a font, and I'm really sorry, but I don't know what the font is called. I have downloaded so many different free fonts, and I can't keep track of what they are. Plus, I cut this title probably 2 years ago, which is why there is no dot for the I anymore. I did have to kind of create a dot for the I. I am using these really, really adorable enamel shapes from Doodlebug. They are coffee shapes. I don't know what collection they're from at all. They weren't sticky on the back any longer, so they are probably older. I used 3 of those, 2 coffee mugs, and 1 cup that looks like the Starbucks cup. This layout is going to be called Starbucks Ride because I, Shamel, made a layout. I think it was in one of her classes, and she talked about how they called getting a coffee from Starbucks the Starbucks Ride for her little boy, and I really liked that. So ever since, we have been calling when we go get Starbucks the Starbucks Ride, even if we're not at a theme park. In this particular case, we were at Disneyland. But yeah, we just really like it now. So that's what we call Starbucks all the time now. Starbucks Ride. So, and like I said, I did cut this title out about 2 years ago. So, I'm really not sure what the font was at all anymore. I'm sure there are dozens of fonts that look similar to this if you would like to go on defont.com or the Silhouette store, or I don't know if Cricut sells fonts, and find something that's similar. It's like a half cursive, half printed title, and I really liked that because that's how I handwrite. So I like that. And like I said, I did lose the dot for the I. These are clear stickers from Cocoa Vanilla, their Sun-Kissed Summer collection. Sorry, I was just having a drink of tea because my mouth is dry from doing voiceovers. I really like these clear stickers. In particular, I really like the ones that look like little clusters of crosses, like cross-stitch crosses. I really like them. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of clear stickers, but I found that these ones, like the paint stripes and little crosses, they worked really well as a clear sticker because it just kind of added like a little bit of texture to the background. So I don't know if I do this on camera. I don't think that I do. I am going to go over the letters with my Close to My Heart glitter brush pen in black because I didn't like how they looked in the white. I felt they just kind of blended in with everything. So I believe I'm going to do that off camera, but I might not. I might do it on camera. That little Mickey head that you see, I made that little Mickey head with sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I made the Mickey head with some glitter paste, and then I punched one out, and I used the negative space as a stencil for the glitter. And then once I did that, I went back and I punched out the Mickey head to get the shape back, and it left this really nice white halo around it somehow. I don't know how it works, but it works and it looks really nice. So yeah. And then I think why I went over with black was because here I'm trying to make a dot for the eye and it's just not working. It's not showing up as well. So then I decide to go over it with black so that it stands out a bit better. My white gel pen really let me down here, but that's okay. I think it looks better with the black anyway. So that is everything for this layout. Thank you all for coming to watch with me, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.